you read the first one?
Blue dominating. Is good at analyzing facts like the organization, is task-oriented, is objective-driven, and mostly introverted regarding work relationships.
Okay. Do you guys see somebody in your work environment or personal environment who may have this color as a dominating color? Yes? You can. I'm not asking you names or department. Okay, good. Thank you. Nicholas, red?
Red dominating is result-orientated, takes decisions, likes competition and challenges, is rational, independent, and doesn't pay attention too much to people's feelings.
Okay. Familiar? You know somebody around you? I had a boss like this a long time ago. I had a boss who says, in French, je m'en fous de vos états d'âme. That's typically the way a red speaks.
Seems like a good guy.
Seems like a good guy and it's fun to work with him. But he has, that's the bad side, but he has a good side. When he takes my salary for my pay raise to the head office, he's going to talk to them like this. Do what you want, but I'm going to increase this guy because in his sub we did plus 15%. So that's what he's going to get. And he's coming back, he say, tiens, je te l'ai eu. You have the good and the bad and it goes together, okay? So there might be a bit surprising on the first contact, okay? But in the end, they have the qualities of their default. And what says Marston is there's not a right profile or a better profile. All colors are beautiful in the nature, and all individuals with their specificity have good sides and bad sides. Okay, so that was an example with the red. We'll come back later on to that.
I have a question.
Yes.
I have an idea about this, but is it possible for someone to change from blue dominating to red to green in his life, in his work life?
It is, but it goes very slowly. What says Marston is that your main color is built around like 18, 20 years old, and it stays and it changes, but it doesn't change 3 times. Like you're not going to move from green to red, yellow, blue, etc. So you will keep it. I'm sorry?
For the Joker.
I didn't get the joke. Sorry.
Dark Vador.
Dark Vador. Yeah. Probably this is one of the character that can do it.
But that one you kind of trigger.
I'm sorry, but something I don't understand about the country that can't be dominant, but culture has an influence on it. Like, pretty sure North Korea, if they take the test, everybody was going to have the same result, but does it mean that they respond because that's what they are, but it's what they've been taught to be? Good example.
I'm not, I've done a lot of international assignments, but I've never been to North Korea.
I think this example because many companies, because there's actual studies showing that companies being managed in Japan and companies being managed in California are absolutely not the same in the culture of employees, and let's say that these people will take the test altogether. Maybe they've been automated to respond to an answer instead of another and not show the true selves. Yes. So what's the reality in the personality test?
In the personality, so that's a very nice point, Chadi. The personality test will have both. You'll have 2 aspects. We'll come to that. There is something that you're more natural, which is where you are when you're not facing a public, okay? And there is an kind of adapted attitude. And between the natural and the adapted, you may change a little, okay? You may, okay? We'll come back to that. But about countries, I want to be careful because I'm a Hofstede geek and addict. So I leave the program with Sophie that you will go through in a few weeks. Yellow dominating type of character. Who wants to read that? Yes, Julia. Can you see it? Yeah? No? Julie, pardon. Merci de me corriger.
So Yellow dominating is extroverted, has ability to convince, is relationship oriented, takes spontaneous decisions, needs people's recognition, and exaggerates situations.
Okay, you have people in your environment, you see, well, this is... Yes, you have?
Yeah.
You looking over here, or you just...
Thinking of me.
Okay, and last one, green. Quentin.
Green dominating is methodical, reliable, likes to work in teams, is a good advisor, likes harmony, no conflict, and takes time to make decisions or to go for action.
Okay.
So it's my boss, to whom I've asked a pay raise. Okay, and he says, yes, I will take care of it. And he's very nice. He's never angry. He never raises his voice over 5 years being my direct boss. And it's just so comfortable to work with such a calm person, even if the business situation is very tense. Okay, and it could be an earthquake, and this guy will still say, Marc, will you please pack your stuff and go outside because the building is not safe. Thank you. Okay. But when it's going to fight the board to say, we're going to reorganize this and that, he hasn't done it. Yeah, I know, this is a difficult subject. I'm going to deal with it. But it doesn't go. That's his minus. His plus is he has such a nice contact, and this guy is so nice, on a permanent and a stable, good mood, positive, never angry. It's just a pleasure to be here. Okay. And again, you have the plus and the minus of the characters. Okay. Are you clear with the 4 colors and the main profile?